away.
I think you were making a really good point that what's wrong with our country these days is not so much that what I'm trying to say is that we're weak. And what you were talking about is about how you were raised. You were raised to be strong in your story.
Right, I was not inherently strong. I was inherently a kid. I was shaped by a strong immigrant family who didn't have time nor an inclination to let me indulge my weaknesses, is the point.
Exactly. And I think we need to be doing that more with our children that we're raising.
Well, good luck. I mean, we had PE classes that were amazing. If I ever tell you what we had to do in our gym classes, your hair would stand up. I remember to this day, they had ropes hanging from the ceiling. You had to climb in front of the whole class, the gym class. The boys had to climb the ropes, hand over hand and foot over foot, right? And get to the ceiling and touch the ceiling. This came directly from military training in World War II. Think of what I'm saying to you. As you're climbing the rope, believe me, I looked down. I was always afraid of heights. It was not easy for me, but I learned I had to do it or I would be ashamed by being shamed in front of the whole group of boys. So I looked up instead of looking down, and I got to the ceiling, and then I came down the rope. The point is they could not put ropes in a gym today because they'd be called this thing or that. They'd be discriminating against this one. That one would cry. That one would fall off a rope. The other one couldn't get up the rope, and you'd call a teacher. Then a teacher would call the cops. I mean, it's crazy.
Right.
Can you believe that we had that in PE class? Ropes in a gym? All right, I guess you can't believe it. No one can believe it. We had a rifle range. I'll tell you the story for the 50th time. Jamaica High School. When I was a kid, I went to Jamaica High School, city in Queens, New York. There was a rifle team. In the basement, there was a rifle range. They issued us guns. Pay attention, Hillary Clinton. They issued us boys rifles. I think they were Ruger target rifles, I'm pretty sure. I forget the name of the gun. And we would shoot the guns. The men who taught us were Korean War vets, or if they were older, they were World War II veterans, grizzled old guys. They taught us to respect a weapon. They taught us how to load and unload a weapon, how to carry a weapon. Nobody shot themselves in the rifle range. Not one kid took the gun and ran upstairs shooting the gun. Nobody. Why is that? There were no drugs. The doctors didn't yet dispense Adderall, Ritalin, Prozac, and other mind-bending drugs on the kids. They were not available. They didn't exist. They didn't exist. They existed in primitive forms as street drugs, but they didn't exist in the way now the boys are just decimated from almost from birth. The point I'm making is I don't know if anyone can save the country. It's not so much God's going to come down and save America. The people have changed. Everyone wants a free ride, an easy ride. No one wants to work. Very few of us want to work. I mean, I'm motivated. I come from another time. I was created a long time ago. There's a lot of people who work hard. Many of you work hard. But that's not the norm in the country anymore. The concept of hard work is considered, if I'm not mistaken, they said you're not allowed to say hard work. I think the Black Lives Matter movement put out a whole missive against words you can't use in schools. One of them was hard work will get you what you want. Do you remember that? We read that whole list of things that it was considered racist to say things like that? That you were insulting someone's race by saying hard work? I couldn't believe this. You say there's no re-education camps in America? Oh, my friends, there are re-education camps. They're called our public schools, universities, corporate re-education camps. Wherever you turn, re-education camps. So what are we going to do about it? I don't know. I can't change the world. I spent 21 years in the radio thus far, and I've done all I can do. Speaking, writing, cajoling, lobbying, filibustering every day for hours on the radio. That's what I do. I filibuster 3 hours a day. God gave me the gift of the microphone. I use it to filibuster what I believe to be eternal truths about God, family, country, hard work, etc. And I have some fun here and there. Sometimes it's not that much fun. And what effect has it had? We wind up the antithesis of everything that we believe in winds up ruining America. He has a name, and he gets away with it. Every day he does more damage to the country, and each day he does, I sit and wonder, how is he not stopped? Why don't they impeach him? When are they going to react to him? And he says, I'm going to seize every last ounce of change